Welcome back to another What Sold Weekend Edition video. So yes, it looks a little bit different this week, guys, because for some reason my Mac down here at the warehouse, the camera is not working. So the screen sharing way I used to do it is not working out for me. And you know, I don't want to do it at home because my daughter works from home a couple days a week and she takes calls and stuff all day long, so she doesn't need me yapping in the background, and we have like a very open floor plan, so it would be hard for me to do that. So anyway, we're gonna give it a go like this, and that's how it's gonna go down from now on, I guess. Anyway, I do have my listings pulled up so I can see what exactly I've sold, and then I will pop up the screenshots on the screen next to me so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So it's the way I used to do it way back in the day, except it was from my dining room table. So anyway, let's get into it. If you are new here, these are my sales from Friday until Monday when I'm filming this. So let's get into it. First item is a set of 3 Longaberger Homestead reusable shopping bags. These came out of my large Longaberger purchase. These went to Melinda, who is a viewer. Melinda, thank you so much for your purchase. These sold for $19.99 with free shipping. Next item is a Jim Shore 2007 Spring Hop Easter basket with eggs. This sold for $50 plus shipping. I don't remember what exactly I paid for this because I have purchased a couple different Jim Shore lots, or not necessarily lots, but just kind of in bundles of other things. So not quite sure where that one came from. Next is a Longaberger home garden flora basket. This could be used as a planter. This I actually picked up at an estate sale, I believe. Can't remember what I paid for it right offhand, but it sold for $25 plus shipping. It does have some discoloration to it, or I would have listed it a little bit higher. I almost kept this for myself because I have like some spider plants that are just like multiplying, and I needed to replant some of them. But this went to the eBay chopping block anyway. Anyway, I did actually give some of the clippings to one of my daughters. She took a few of them, and I used a smaller planter for one of them. Anyway, next, this is a fun one. Next is a vintage 1956 Napco birthday angel, a boy Valentine's Day figurine at the mailbox. So the boys are harder to come by than the girls. And I learned that from my friend Michelle, because she is real big into these figurines and everything. So yeah, apparently the boys are much harder to find and kind of more sought after, I guess, or they go for a higher price just because there's less of them. So anyway, I believe this came from a yard sale I went to maybe back in the fall or else summertime, and I paid $3 a piece for these. I got a whole bunch of them. They were not all boys, but they were just different, you know, birthday ones and just kind of different ones. Anyway, this one sold for $99 plus shipping, so this was a super fun sale. Next is 31, 2 of them actually. The buyer bought 2 of them. 31 zipper pouch in the medallion medley pattern. These sold for a total of $33.98 with free shipping. From what I understand, 31 has closed its doors. They're no longer, I'm not literally, because it's one of those like MLM things. So I don't know that they've ever had actual doors as far as a retail location is what I mean. But anyhow, I have noticed since that announcement, I have had more 31 sales. So All right, next, and I purchased those in a lot a while ago. Next is a Longaberger medium chore basket with liner. This sold for $32.50 plus shipping. That was a best offer, I believe. Next is a pair of men's jogger pants. These sold, I think they're men's. A man bought them anyway. These sold on best offer of $8 plus shipping. Don't remember. They probably came from a rummage sale. Next, also, this did come from a rummage, or like actually it wasn't really a rummage. It was one of the Christmas church sales that I went to. It was more like a church thrift Christmas sale. Let's put it that way. If you guys watched that back in December, this Jingles and Joy Christmas pillows with palm trees. These sold for $19.99 with free shipping, and I had 2 of these. I only sold 1 so far. All right, next is a vintage Upsy Daisy wrap dress, art to wear. This sold on best offer $40 to Patricia, a viewer. So thank you very much or Patty. I don't know if you like to be called Patty. I think that was the name on the shipping label. So anyway, thank you very much for your purchase. This is such a cute dress. I got this at a yard sale, but again, it was like a bundle purchase, so I really don't have an individual price for it. Next is a lot of 4 NES games. I lotted these together. They were just kind of like, you know, run-of-the-mill games. I lotted them together for $20 plus shipping. No clue where these came from. They might have, I did buy, oh, no, wait, no. That was something totally different. Okay, I have no clue. All right, moving on. Next from my large Longaberger lot is a cake basket with riser and 2 protectors and a lid. This sold for $79.99 plus shipping. Next is a vintage brutalist kiddish cup. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this I picked up, and I did pay up for this. I thought it was kind of neat, thought it was unique. I paid $10 for this at a rummage sale a few months ago, if you guys remember that video. And it sold for $20 plus shipping. So it sold. But it was just like one of those things. I'm like, oh, it looks really cool. I'm just going to grab it. I don't look half the stuff up in a rummage sale because you're just moving too fast. You know, usually it works out, but not all the time. Next is a Longaberger cornflower blue chili bowl. This sold for $16.99 plus shipping. This came out of a different, not my huge Longaberger purchase, but a different like private deal, I believe. Then we have 2 Dansk basket weave dinner forks. These sold on best offer of $30 plus shipping. I purchased a bag full of this for either $5 or $10 at a thrift store last year, and I think most of the pieces have sold now. This is actually a very good pattern. I mean, these have a lot of wear. These were very well used and still brought a really good amount of money. All right, next is a Liz Tech bunny rabbit pin. I talk about Liz Tech a lot because I find it, I don't know about a lot, but a pretty good amount. It is a local artisan that makes these, so they're definitely more prevalent in my area than they would be in other places. So that is probably why I find a lot of them. But this one sold for $49.99 plus shipping. No clue where I bought that at this point. Next is an Anna Lee Easter Parade little boy with eggs in his basket. This sold for $19 plus shipping. Same buyer also purchased the little girl, and you know, I combined shipping for her. That one was $19 as well, and I believe these came from a rummage sale last year. I want to say it was a Christmas rummage sale. These were like new with the bags and the tags and everything. Next is a Polish Pottery Mariposa divided chip and dip platter. This sold on best offer of $50 plus shipping. And I believe I paid $5 for this one. I think it came from a yard sale. Next is 2 rolls of Waverly wallpaper border. These sold once before and then got returned because the woman thought that it had matched her pattern and it didn't. So she returned them. They sold again for $39.99 plus shipping. So that is a great sale for some wallpaper border. Next is a Sissa Sobo, the Hidden World of Iceland troll. No idea, but I picked this up at a yard sale. I thought it looked unique, and yeah, I was right. It was a good seller. It sold for a best offer of $35 plus shipping, and I think I paid $1 or $2 for it. Next is a Holly Berry Classic Traditions sugar spoon and butter knife. This was part of a set that I picked up at the last giant indoor garage sale in Allentown at Ag Hall, and parted the set out. And this is, I think this is the first pieces to sell from that set. These sold for $14.99 plus shipping. I feel like I paid up for that set too, like more than I normally do. All right, next is a Susan Graver butterfly button front shirt. This was missing a button, but I believe it did have the extra button like on the little inside tag. So I did note that in the listing. It sold for $11.99 plus shipping, and I have had this shirt forever, for a very long time. All right, next I sold 4 double rolls of wallpaper. There was a local business that closed, probably before I moved into this warehouse. It's maybe 5 years ago, and they put all this wallpaper out for free. They were just trying to clear it out, get rid of it. So of course I loaded up my car probably twice. And yeah, I've been selling a lot of it lately, which is crazy because I sold some initially and then it's just like been sitting and sitting and sitting. It's actually in my garage at my house because that's like where I put it after I listed it. And I sold several rolls last month, and now I just sold the 4, and then I had a single roll listed, and that buyer purchased 2 of those. So the 4 sold for $99.99 plus shipping, and then $49.98 for the other 2. All right, then I sold a I guess I was going to say American Girl. It does fit American Girl, but it's not an American Girl branded outfit. But I purchased sometime last spring or summer, I purchased a couple American Girls with some accessories and stuff. No clue what I paid for them at this point because I'm always picking up American Girl. But this came from, I did make it like a $300 purchase in early spring. That was not it. It was after. But anyway, this set sold for $19 plus shipping. I had another Irish set, and that sold, I don't know, a couple months ago. All right, next, from my recent haul video, and this went to a viewer, Randy. Randy, thank you so much for your purchase. This little guy is adorable. This Dream Pets poodle dog. Like I said, it was just picked up. My recent video, I paid $40 for everything. This is one of the items, and it sold for $18 plus shipping. I love that thing. It is so cute. I hope you love it, Randy. All right, next is a Celebrations Christopher Radko gingerbread house. This sold for $35 plus shipping. Before Christmas, I bought like a whole bin full of these Radko ornaments from Facebook Marketplace. And I think I spent either 40 or 50, maybe 45 for all of them. I can't totally remember right now. Okay, and then we have a Longaberger Horizon of Hope basket. This sold for $30 plus shipping. This did come out of my large Longaberger lot. Next is a Galoob, My Pretty Dollhouse Sweet Country Chalet. This is new old stock. It came from, I think it came from Toys R Us. It came from Toys R Us. It still had the original tag on it. This sold for $75 plus shipping. I've had this for a couple of years. I actually have one more. But this came from a local gentleman who I met at a yard sale, and he had like phenomenal, like new old stock toys. And what had happened was he purchased a storage unit that was filled to the brim with all of these new old stock toys. I mean, all different kinds of toys. I mean, girls, boys, like just all kinds of stuff. And this gentleman did not sell online. He tried to have his wife list a few things, and she just wasn't really into it. So he was selling this stuff at this yard sale, and then he was also selling it at the flea market. But I ran into him at the yard sale, and then as did Michelle. Well, I told her about it, and then she came over too. So we pretty much like bought out most of his stuff. And then he called us to come to his unit one day that was still packed with stuff. So he bought a storage unit, and then he went and rented his own storage unit. He actually had two of them to store his storage unit stuff. So it's kind of crazy. But we spent a good amount of money with this guy, and we got a lot of fantastic stuff. And I have a few items left, but most of it has sold already. So yeah, you never know. You just never know when you're going to find like a big opportunity when you're in this business. You never know. Like, it was just so crazy how that popped up. You know, we met him at this yard sale, made a connection, and really got a whole lot of inventory from him. Okay, next is a Longaberger Collectors Club miniature pottery tea set. This sold for $180 plus shipping. This came from another local contact that I've made through a yard sale. And she called me, and she had some Longaberger stuff to sell. So I went to her house and made like a bundle purchase. This was one of the items. You know, it's pre-owned. There were no boxes to it or anything like that. But I actually totally forgot I even had it. It was in my death pile in one of the bags. And yeah, I found it a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that. It's easy to do, you know, when you have so much stuff coming in and out all the time. So yeah, very happy with that sale. Also from my death pile, I just listed this set of Mikasa Chelsea Vine dinnerware that had been sitting in a couple boxes in the back room since the summer, since I purchased it. I spent $50 on the entire set. And this particular buyer bought 2 sets of these dinner plates. It was serviced for $12, so I still have 4 more available. But this particular, I'm like really leaning forward here. The deal is I have this table in front of me. I'm kind of like on the edge of the couch. I don't know. I'm like getting really comfortable. I'm like, you know, slouching down. Anyway. Look how unfocused I became in 2 seconds. So anyway, got this set listed. I don't even know where I was, but you can't see the time now because I'm not screen sharing, but it is it's around 3 o'clock. It's getting a little late in the day. It's, you know, Mondays are a long day of shipping, so I'll blame it on that. Anyway, so yeah, sitting in my death pile, and I sell $100 worth of plates, you know, so get your crap listed. That's more of a note to myself. Anyway, I still have a lot of other pieces to sell, and I feel like this is a nice kind of spring summer pattern. So hopefully more will go before Easter. Yeah. All right, next is another Longaberger piece. It's an Irish Legend basket. This sold for $65 plus shipping. The holiday baskets are usually a little more rare, a little more unique, especially like a holiday like St. Patrick's Day. It's like, wait, which holiday is this? So I did actually sell one about a week ago too for $79.99. So yeah, the keep an eye out for those when you're out and about. All right. Next is a set of 3 Port Marion Botanic Garden ramekins. These sold on best offer of $25 plus shipping. These came out of an estate sale lot that I purchased about a month ago. Then we have a Longaberger 2012 red drum basket lid. It is the lid only. It sold for $23 plus shipping. That came out of my large Longaberger lot as well. And so did this spring Easter basket. This sold for $39.99 plus shipping. So not too shabby. And then I sold a QVC Quacker Factory sailboats top. This came out of one of the QVC estate sales that I went to last year. And I believe I paid $2.50 for the shirts. And it sold for a best offer of $17 plus shipping. Next is another, I think this is the first Anna Griffin piece of this video. This is silver foil cardstock, sold for $35 plus shipping. All right, then there is a blue glass mason jar spoon rest. I only have one of these left. I had a bunch of these. This sold for $10 plus shipping. Let's see here. I had 7 of these and I have 1 left. So 6 of them sold. Okay, next is a Trifari pink necklace. This sold on best offer of $13 plus shipping. Then we have a pair of, and I don't remember. I don't know. That may have come from a rummage. I'm not sure. I listed it last year and I really don't remember. Next is a women's pair of Lamo suede boots. These sold for $35 plus shipping. I think they might have come from a rummage. And lastly is a Longaberger Woven Reflections rectangular dish. This sold for $40 plus shipping. So yeah, pretty solid weekend. I am very happy with all of the sales. And I'm excited for the new season now of rummages and yard sales and all of that stuff. So I am ready. I am ready. I don't know about the warehouse. The warehouse isn't quite ready. But I'll get it. I'll get it ready. So yeah, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this what sold video, and I will see you guys in a couple days with a rummage sale video. So I will see you soon. Bye.